Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing a reading for Kim Soo-hyun and Seo Yea-ji. So this was, of course, a lovely requested video. And remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Kim Soo-hyun, nor do we have Seo Yea-ji here to confirm, nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards, how I'm interpreting the cards is resonating with them or is not resonating with them. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on this reading. All right, so Kim Soo-hyun and Seo Yea-ji. Let's start with just their combined energy right now. When Kim Soo-hyun thinks about Seo Yea-ji or Seo Yea-ji thinks about Kim Soo-hyun, what is their energy like? What comes up? What do they think? What do they feel? Let's see. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's keep on going. We got Strength. And let's get the bottom of the deck. We got the 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I did, while I was Googling how to pronounce Seo Yea-ji's name, I did scoop a little bit and I did see a little snippet of something going on where Seo Yea-ji maybe manipulated or badmouthed Kim Soo-hyun, and that resonates so much with this card. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a very outspoken queen, and she kind of judges other people harshly. The Queen of Swords normally, right side up, she's very eloquent, she speaks very well. She's very intelligent as well, but when this card comes in reverse, that intellect and that well-spoken manner can easily be flipped to a lethal tongue where you can kind of hurt people's feelings with your words or what you think about other people. So regardless of whether I read that thing on Google or not, I would have said anyway that it seems that the more feminine energy out of these two, which most likely would be Seo Yea-ji, maybe she said some bad things, some words that maybe hurt Kim Soo-hyun. And it makes sense here with the 10 of Cups coming up in reverse. The 10 of Cups is all about emotional fulfillment. You'll look at this, you see the rainbow, you see calm water, a river full of water. So there's full calm emotions here. But when this card comes in reverse, those emotions that were once calm are kind of all over the place and very hurt. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. But out of all this hurt, out of all this pain, maybe out of enduring some harsh criticism, there was some strength that happened here between this connection. Maybe I'm willing to say that basically what could have happened is that the more feminine energy of the two said some harsh words which really hurt the other person. And I don't really see that maybe, I don't even feel with the way that these connections are coming across that this connection between these two is close anymore. But I feel like they learned a lot of strength, a lot of inner strength, and a lot of courage. Maybe Kim Soo-hyun learned how to be more courageous and strong in being confident in who he is and not letting other people's thoughts or other people's critiques get the better of him. And also this could have also taught Seo Yea-ji how to get some strength on maybe apologizing, gaining that strength to apologize and to own up to a mistake that is made, because that is also a big courageous thing to do, is when we make a mistake is to own up to it, and that requires a lot of strength. So I feel like out of this connection, the both of them learned how to be stronger in themselves. But yeah, I don't really see that there's a lot of closeness going on with this connection. So let's keep on going. Let's see Kim Soo-hyun's thoughts on Seo Yea-ji. Let's dive a little deeper. When Kim Soo-hyun thinks of Seo Yea-ji, what does he think? What does he feel? Ooh, we got Justice in reverse. What the world? Wow. Okay. All right. Seo Yea-ji's thoughts on Kim Soo-hyun. When Seo Yea-ji thinks of Kim Soo-hyun, what does she think? What does she feel? This card feels good. The Ace of Cups in reverse with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So let's start with Seo Yea-ji's thoughts on Kim Soo-hyun. When Seo Yea-ji thinks of Kim Soo-hyun, she thinks of someone who, I'm seeing young energy. I feel like maybe Seo Yea-ji thinks Kim Soo-hyun is a little bit younger, not as mature, or has some growing up to do. Or maybe that's just her mentality. The way she sees him is kind of what I'm seeing here. But the good thing here is that although maybe Seo Yea-ji sees Kim Soo-hyun as a little bit younger, she sees, or when she thinks of him, she thinks of someone who is very proud. Kim Soo-hyun is very proud of his accomplishments, and this shows with the Page of Pentacles showing up here. But with the Ace of Cups showing up here in reverse, I feel like maybe Seo Yea-ji thinks that Kim Soo-hyun sometimes can be a little bit overly emotional, and that would make sense here with the 10 of Cups coming up here in reverse with this combined connection. That maybe it's Kim Soo-hyun gets his feelings hurt quite easily, or yeah, there little things can kind of get him to tip over. Like you could see this cup full of water, and it's so easy to tip it over, especially with this card coming in reverse. I feel like there's some emotional maturity that needs to happen for Kim Soo-hyun. At least that's what Seo Yea-ji thinks when she thinks of Kim Soo-hyun. But she also sees someone who's so proud of their accomplishments, and that's gonna take him far, which is amazing. So now let's get into the more interesting part. Kim Soo-hyun's thoughts on Seo Yea-ji. We got the Justice card in reverse, which is ruled by Libra, which is, the scales. This came in reverse. So it seems that Kim Soo-hyun thinks Seo Yea-ji can be a little bit unjust. Maybe she's unfair. Sometimes maybe she seems very calm and collected, cool, serene, and then at other times she's very quick to attack, especially verbally. And that makes sense with the Queen of Swords that came up here. Like, look at this sword. Look at this dagger, okay? I feel like Kim Soo-hyun sees Seo Yea-ji as someone who has the capability of being very calm, very cool, very collected, but then at the drop of a hat or at the drop of a dime, very quickly and out of nowhere, she might kind of like snap or say something harsh or think something that might be a little bit harsh and out of her character. But then we also got the World card here in reverse. I'm sorry, not in reverse, right side up. Whoa, can I see? It's been a long day, sorry. Just got off work not long ago. But the beautiful thing here is that we got the World card here, and the World is all about finished chapters. When he thinks of Seo Yea-ji, he thinks of someone who maybe was a little bit unjust to him, maybe did something that was not fair to him, but that chapter has been closed, and I feel like maybe she owned up to it, she apologized, they moved past it, and that's it, Do I see that there's anything close between them. Not really, but I do feel like they learn and they grew a lot in regards to having like inner self-confidence and inner strength. They learned a lot from this connection. You know what they say, some friends come here for a reason, a season, or forever. I don't know what the quote is, but here it seems like this connection between the two of them was for a reason, and it was for them to kind of learn how to be stronger within themselves and gain gain some lessons, so they can continue to be amazing. So all right, let's finish off with some beautiful, speaking of amazing, some beautiful, amazing ducky advice. Because, you know, here, not only do we like to read cards and get the tea on stuff, but we like to focus on solutions. We like to see what we can work on. Or at least that's what I like to do, is see what I can work on and go from there. So let's finish off with some advice for Kim Soo-hyun and Seo Yea-ji. We got the Knight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. Okay. The Siren. In the treasure of a day, light is thrown on what could be tomorrow. Ooh. Okay. So 14. Card 14. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Yes, simple math. 5 to me is all about challenges, right? It can talk about there's some challenges, some hurdles. Um, so the advice for Kim Soo-hyun and Seo Yea-ji is to shed light on some challenges that they have. Especially with this Knight of Cups, when it showed up, the first thing that I heard was kind of like vulnerability. The Knight of Cups is a very vulnerable knight, and that's what makes him very chivalrous. That's what makes him very noble, is that he knows he is emotional, but he uses his emotions as an anchor to help him be strong and to help him be courageous and to move forward. And the advice that I'm seeing for Kim Soo-hyun and Seo Yea-ji with where they're at in their respective chapters and lives right now, I feel like they could really benefit and go far if they shed a little bit more light on some things that maybe they are emotional or sensitive about, some things that allow them to be more vulnerable with their audience, with their fans. And I think that'll take them very far, especially with the Wheel of Fortune coming here. The Wheel of Fortune is all about great events, good success, good luck, good things going in their favor. So I feel like the advice for them too is, even if maybe their connection had its purpose, they learned how to kind of be stronger and how to be more vulnerable, and in talking about some harsh words that people have said to them or about them. And I really think if they tap into their vulnerable side some more, it's going to really help them propel and launch and level up onto the next part of their lives, which is beautiful. So, yay! That's it for this reading. Let me know what you thought of this video. It's interesting how the way that the cards popped up based off of like the one little sentence I got from Google based off of Seo Yea-ji possibly saying some things, or yeah, saying or being a little bit harsh to Kim Soo-hyun. It's crazy how the cards popped up, and even if I hadn't have read it, like that's kind of what I would have said is something is going on, or someone's being a little bit harsh, but they took care of it, they moved on, and now they just gotta keep on embracing and tapping into that vulnerable side and embracing their challenges with vulnerability, so other people can feel welcome into their lives, and I feel like that's going to take them far. So that's it for this reading. Let me know what you thought. If you have any requests, feel free to drop them down. I'll add it to my list and then spin the wheel of names and see what name it falls on. So thank you so much for watching this whole video, for supporting me. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. It makes me feel so much happier. So thank you again so much, and remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can, and as always, stay hydrated. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.